Sponsored by
कब्ज और उससे संबंधित तकलीफों का समाधान। बैद्यनाथ कब्ज आहार दे, कब्ज में आराम, प्राकृतिक और सुरक्षित।
In a tragic incident, 3 United States Army soldiers were killed and more than 30 service members were brutally injured in a drone attack on Sunday. The US Army members who were targeted were stationed in northeastern Jordan along the Syrian border, said US President Joe Biden in an official statement while blaming Iran for the attack. The brutal strikes marked the first serious attack on US officials since the beginning of the Israel-Hamas war, to the level that at least 34 personnel were being observed for possible traumatic brain injuries. While President Biden blamed Iran for attacks on US forces that have sent chills to the region, he indicated towards a serious escalation of the already insecure situation in the Middle East. Although US officials are still looking for substantial evidences to prove the fact, Biden, while warning Iran of serious consequences, said that Iran-backed militants were behind the attack. Several prominent ministers in the US, including Senator from South Carolina Lindsey Graham, called for hitting Iran. Meanwhile, declining the US claims, the Iranian mission to the United Nations on Monday said that Tehran was not involved in the attacks. Nonetheless, the denial came after the Islamic resistance in Iraq, the militant group backed by Iran, released a statement mentioning that they had launched strikes on targets along the Jordan-Syria border, including the Al-Rukban camp. Notably, this camp lies close to the US outpost, which has been targeted, killing 3 and wounding several others. It is pertinent to note here that the US forces who are siding with Israel amid the ongoing Israel-Hamas war have come under attack over 150 times by Iran-backed groups. Since then, the strikes have caused at least 70 casualties before Sunday's attack on US forces posted in Jordan. Taking to his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump noted that the brazen attack on US personnel marks a horrible day for America. He warned that the world is on the brink of World War III and Joe Biden has to be blamed for it. Former US President and Republican frontrunner in the upcoming US elections, Donald Trump trained guns at President Joe Biden, noting that the incident is yet another horrific and tragic consequence of Joe Biden's weakness and surrender. Meanwhile, a senior Hamas official, Sami Abu Zuhri, directly linked the attacks on US forces to Israel's actions in Gaza. He stated that the killing of 3 American soldiers serves as a message to the US government, indicating that unless civilian casualties in Gaza cease, the US must address the entire situation. The Hamas official warned that the ongoing aggression by the US and Israel in Gaza would escalate tensions in the region. The US officials in a statement informed the number of wounded people is expected to rise as more and more army officials are seeking treatment. The US has been actively retaliating against attacks carried out by Iran-backed militants in the wake of the Israel-Hamas war and is expected to leave no stone unturned to take revenge for the deaths of US personnel.